These are the areas most likely to see hurricane force winds or winds above 75 miles per hour. It means you can expect those conditions in the next 36 hours. A hurricane watch in effect for DeSoto County. It's because it's still track dependent for you whether or not those hurricane force winds, that hurricane force wind core, works its way towards your location. The rest of the area, a tropical storm warning for winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. Aerial flood watch in effect for all the Friday, speaking to the slow-moving nature of this storm. This is going to be a long-duration, heavy rain event. And note, too, there's a flood warning popping up by the East Coast now, as some of those outer rain bands are starting to work their way in out of the south. And the storm surge warning that continues for coastal Charlotte County, around Charlotte Harbor, Lee County, up and down the Caloosahatchee, south down the coastline. There is a storm surge warning for coastal Collier County as well. Yes, even as the storm will likely be well to your north in Naples and Marco Island. We still have to think about storm surge in these locations here too. And on top of all of that, especially in the next 12 hours or so, as those rain bands begin to lift in, we're going to have to watch for the threat for tornadoes. There's a tornado watch in effect until 5 o'clock this evening. That will be extended for Collier County and Hendry County. Our models are, in particular, showing the threat for rotating thunderstorms in interior Collier and Hendry later on this evening, something we'll be watching closely as these cells begin to lift their way in. So we'll have plenty more on Ian. We're going to dive into some of those more specific impacts and take you through the storm hour by hour coming up in just a couple of minutes.